We provide Pearson and SAM modules, SIMNet projects, including Capstone projects, Shelley Cashman series, and McGraw-Hill projects. We also help with MAThlab courses, covering mathematics, statistics, accounting, and finance, along with other academic subjects. Make a deal for complete course in very reasonable price, and also
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Hello everybody, I'm Mr. Malik and you're watching me on my YouTube channel. In today's video, we will discuss a next assignment that is related to Capstone. So first of all, we will open instruction file. Then we have to click on enable editing. Then make that zoom so it must be visible to everyone. So in today's video, we will discuss Exp22 Excel app Capstone Cap v1 v2.1. That's the name of today's assignment. We have to increase its size so it must be visible to everyone. Then here's project description. We have to increase that one and change its color. So in today's video, we will discuss Exp22 Excel app Capstone cap underscore v2.1. We will discuss this assignment step by step, but before going to solve this assignment, let me move toward whole assignment, how many points we have in today's assignment. So in today's assignment, we have, let me check, quite big one. We have 28, yes. We have 28 question in today graded part. Okay, last one is a not graded one, but we have 28 question in graded part. So let me start today assignment step by step. You may follow me and you will get 100% marks. Here is project description. After graduating from college, you and three of your peers founded the software companies Textstore Unlimited (TSU). TSU provide an online marketplace that fostered business B2B, business to consumer, B2C, and consumer to sales, C2C. As one of company's principal owners, you have decided to compile the report that all aspects of the business, including employee, payroll, facilities management, and product inventory. To complete the task, you will modify the existing formatting, utilize various conditional logic conditions, complete and amortization tables, then visualize with pivot table and pivot chart. So that was just simply project description. We have to read project description, that will give us the ideas that what we have in today project, how we have to solve that one. Now after reading project description and getting ideas, now we are moving toward the graded part. So steps to perform, here is instructions. So start Excel, then open this file. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. So we have to open a solution file. We call that a solution file. Once it open, then we will start working. Then we have to click on enable editing. Okay. So this part contains 0 marks. So in question number 1, we have to open our solution file. We have done. Now moving toward question number 2. So on the employee info worksheet, merge and center across E1 to E1. First we have to move toward merge info worksheet. Then we have to merge E1 to E1. Yes, E1 to E1, merge and center. First we have to select, then merge and center them. Then set the font size at 26. it is already selected. Now we have to increase font size to 26 and make font style bold and italic. Bold and italic. So question number 2 is done. In question number 2, we have to move toward employee info worksheet. Then we have to merge and center the cells E1 to E1. After inserting the cell E1 to E1, then we have to set the font size to 26 and make the font style both bold and italic. We have done, we got 2 marks and it's our result. Okay. Now moving toward question number 3. Select the cell G6, enter nested logical function, use if and AND function. Okay, so we have to move towards cell G6, equal if and AND function. Now what logic we have to use to calculate 401k eligibility if employee full-time FT was hired before 400 cutoff in cell H3. If employee FT this one if employee full-time FT was hired this one and then he or she. Okay, so first condition is that if that was is equal to FT. Okay, that is our first condition. Then our second condition is that if this one, if hire was 400, then next condition, if employee is full-time and was hired before H3, hired before this one, hired before this date. So this one before mean less than or equal to this one, and we have to make that absolute. Then if both conditions are eligible, then we have to show y. If they're not, then we have to show n. Okay, or if both conditions are true, then we have to show y, else we have to show n, then close parentheses and press enter and get result. Yes. So this what is done now. Be sure to utilize a date located in H3 as a reference. Yes, we have used that one. Now use fill handle to copy the function down to complete G6 to G25. Now we have to fill down that function. Yes, and we get the result. So question number 3 is done and we have earned 6 marks from there. So in question number 3, we have to select the cell G6 and enter the nested logical function. Then use if and AND function to calculate employer's 401k eligibility. So for that we have, for this question we have to move towards cell G6 and there we have to use if and AND function nested. Then there is condition if employee full-time, if employee is full-time, and second condition is that was hired before 401k cutoff date in cell E3. If both conditions are true, then reply Y, else reply N, then simply fill the range this one and we got the result and we have earned 6 marks from there. After solving question number 3, now moving toward question number 4. So in question number 4, what we have to do, we have to apply conditional formatting to the range G6 to G25. So first we have to select G6 to G25. This range we have to select that one. Then should highlight eligible implies a cell that contains Y. Okay, we have to highlight those cells that contains Y with green fill and dark green text. So first we have to select this range, then conditional formatting, highlight cell that text that contains what contains that contains Y, and that will show with green fill with dark green text. Yes, that's working. So question number 4 is done and we have earned 2 marks from there. So in question number 4, we have to apply conditional formatting to the range G6 to G25. Formatting should highlight eligible implies a cell that contains a Y. You may see we have done and we got the result. Then that will highlight by a green fill with dark green text and we will earn 2 marks and we have done that and got 2 marks from there. Now moving toward question number 5, entering interconditional statistical function in case 6 that total number of pt implies. Okay, and we have to use this range. We have to move toward there and here we have to count pt implies, then write equal, then write count if function. Then what range we have to apply? We have to apply E6 to E25. Then that range is applied. Now we have to give the criteria. Our criteria is PT. We have to give that in close parentheses. Then simply press enter. Okay, and we have done. So question number 5 is done and we have earned 4 marks from there. So in question number 5 we have to enter conditional statistical function in cell K6 that counts the number of PT employees, then use the range E6 to E25 to complete the function. We have done and we got the result. Okay, now moving toward question number 6, enter conditional statistical function in cell K7 that calculate total values PT employee salary. So first we have to move toward K7 and there we have to use a sum if function. Then now we have to focus on this range and this PT is our criteria value. So first we have to use this range, then comma, then we have to use PT criteria. Then for salaries we have to in salaries column, then close parentheses and press enter and get the result. Okay, so question number 6 is done and we have earned 4 marks from there. So in question number 6 we have to enter conditional statistical function in cell K7 that calculates the total values of PT employee salary. Use the range E6 to E25 to complete the function and we have earned 4 marks from there. Now moving toward question number 7, enter conditional statistical function in K8 that calculate the average value of PT. Now moving toward K8 and there we use average if function. Average function that now we have to use this range and PT as criteria. So we have to use E6 this one, then we have to in PT as criteria. Okay, then now we have to again in salary value that will calculate the average salaries, then close parentheses and press enter and get the result. Yes. So question number 7 is done. In question number 7, we have to enter conditional statistical function in cell K8 that calculates the average value of PT employees' salary. Then use the range E6 to E25 to complete the function, and we earn 4 marks from there after getting result. Now moving toward question number 8. Interconditional statistical function in K9 that calculate highest PT employer salary, and we have to use this function. Okay, so we have to move towards cell K9 here, and here we have to use max function. Okay, equal max e function. We have to use max e function. Sorry. We have to use max a function, then that calculate highest PT employer salary. Okay, now we have to find highest PT employer salary. So first we have to select this one, then comma, then we have to give the criteria PT, then we have to in again the salaries column, then close parentheses and press enter. Okay, so question number 8 is done. In question number 8, we have to enter conditional statistical function in K9 that calculate the highest PT employer salary. Okay, highest PT employer salary. So we have to use max function, and we have to pass this range to that function. Okay. So question number 8 is done, and we have earned 4 marks from there. Now moving toward question number 9. In question number 9, we have to apply counting number format to the range K7 to K9. Then we will earn 1 marks from there. So in question number 10, we have to move toward a new construction worksheet. Create a range name based on the data range A6 to B9, and we will earn 4 marks from there. So same way we will solve other parts also. So you may see we have done almost 50% assignment in today's video. So in today's video we have discussed Exp22 Excel app Capstone cap underscore v2.1. Instead we just discussed project description. Then after discussing description, then we move toward graded part, and we have solved question number 1. Then we have solved question number 2, where we have to move toward employee info worksheet, then merge and center cell E1 to E1, then set the font size to 26 and make font style both bold and italic. Then move toward question number 3, where we have to move toward cell G6 and enter nested function if with AND function to calculate employer 401k eligibility if employer full-time FT and was hired before 401 cutoff date in H3, then he or she is eligible and Y should display. Then non-eligible employee should be indicated with N. So we have used if with AND function. Then move toward question number 4, where we have to apply conditional formatting to the range G6 to G25. Formatting should highlight eligible employee that contain Y with green fill with dark green text. Then we have solved question number 5, okay, where we have to use count if function. Then in question number 6, we have to find the total value of PT employee salary. So for that we have to use sum if function. Then move toward question number 7, where we have to use average if function to calculate every value of PT. Then move toward question number 8, where we have to find the highest PT employer salary in cell K9. Then we have moved toward question number 9, where we have to apply accounting number format to the range K7 to K9. Then in question number 10, we have to move toward new construction worksheet, create a range name based on the data range A6 to B9. So almost 50% assignment is done from my side in today's video. But if you need complete solution for this file, for that you have to contact me on my given WhatsApp number, email ID, Instagram ID. All links are available on video description as well as there in bottom of this video. You may see here is my WhatsApp number and here is my email ID. So you may contact me. I am available. I will solve and you will get 100% marks in next 30 minutes. Or remember that your file will be ready in next 30 minutes. Price will be reasonable and a result will be 100%. You may also contact me for full course deal. Our deal will be reasonable in price and your marks will be 100%. Remember that I am also expert of other courses, just like if you need help regarding mathematics, stats, English writing, English literature writing, accounting, C++, Java, Linux, textbook project, quizzes, midterm exam, final exam. So whatever you need to help regarding your academic, you may simply contact me. I am available. I will solve and you will get 100% marks in next 30 minutes with a reasonable price. Remember that in today's video we have discussed Exp22 Excel app Capstone at camp underscore v2.1. We have solved almost 50% assignment in today's video. We will meet soon with our next assignment. So for that you have to subscribe my channel so you can get every latest video from our side. Take care, bye bye, best of luck for your future. Meet soon with our next assignment.